What's up, guys? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out before the lines drop, and the key is before the lines drop. I'm recording this the day before. I do research and I compile it all together, and I put it into a 5 to 10 minutes of video time for you guys, so you don't have to do that research. And let me fix my shirt a little bit, it's annoying me. So when the lines do come out, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can join the Discord. There's discussion about the lines, and it goes on all day long as the lines come out, as the lines change. There's very smart people. It's a great community, and I think you should join and make it even better. So I don't charge for any of this. I don't think you should pay for something if you don't know if it's going to work yet or not. Like all those premiums where people will say they got 8 picks right the other day, and then you join their premium and you see they put out 30 picks and only 8 of them are right, and they're just advertising the 8. I see it happens all the time. So I don't charge for any of this. You get all of my research. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. If you do well with it and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate to the channel if you feel like it. And if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you're just watching this and you haven't subscribed, can you just press the subscribe button for me? We're on the road to 8,000. That's crazy. I remember being on the road to 1,000, so I have like a screenshot of 1,000, and I'm just trying to hold on to that feeling, that memory. So we're on the road to 8,000, so if you could subscribe, that would be great. If you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm? And I have people comment every single day, hey, just found your channel. And I've been doing this for like 3 months now, and I'm looking over at the YouTube algorithm like, what do I have to do? What do I have to ask them to do? Like, how do I get this video out there, YouTube? And then like the next day, another person, hey, this is the first time I've seen your channel. And I guess it's just baby steps, a little bit at a time. And I'm also partnered with an app, JOCKMKT. They do player props, and if you use promo code FINALROUND11, they will match your first deposit up to $100. So if you want a free $100, you can sign up with promo code FINALROUND11 on a different app with different lines sometimes, and where you can find good deals. So I have 8 picks for you guys, and I have some notes that I've taken, so you can mix it all in. I know a lot of people like the picks, and I know people like the notes, so I'm going to try to mix it in. First pick's going to be Joel Embiid up against the Hornets. The Hornets give up the 7th most points and the 10th most rebounds to the center position. They probably could give up the least points and the least rebounds, and it wouldn't matter. Joel Embiid has been on a tear. His last 10 games, he's averaging 35 points and 10 rebounds. So definitely take a look at that points line. If it gets up to Dame levels where it was like 35, 36, then you're going to have to think about it. But if it stays around the 31-ish, then this is definitely a great matchup for Joel Embiid, assuming Hornets can stay in the game. And that goes to the other side of things. Kelly Oubre Jr., second pick. The Sixers give up the 9th most points to the shooting guard position, and since LaMelo went out, Oubre has been the main scorer for the Hornets. And over his last 7 games, he's gotten 30-plus minutes since that injury has happened, and he is averaging 25.5 points. So this is another good opportunity for him. He'll have Tyrese Maxey on him, who I think is just a really good scorer. He's not known much for being a great defender. Third pick is going to be Al Horford up against the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers give up the most points to the center position, and Al Horford over his last 10 games is averaging around 12.5 points. And he just played the Trailblazers not too long ago on March 8th, and he got 17 points in just 24 minutes of play. And with him playing center and Robert Williams still being out, that bumps Jason Tatum down to the power forward position, and that goes to my 4th pick, Jason Tatum. The Trailblazers give up the most points to the power forward position as well. And Tatum over his last 10 games is averaging 27.5 points. So you have to check where his line is at. And in that March 8th game against Portland, he had 30 points in 31 minutes. So definitely no one's stopping him on the Trailblazers. My 5th pick is going to be Trae Young up against the Warriors. The Warriors give up the 8th most points to the point guard position. And Trae Young over his last 10 games is averaging 28.5 points. And I'm also going to throw in he's averaging 9 assists. And on January 2nd, he played against the Warriors. He scored 30 points. He had 7 rebounds, and he also had 14 assists. That's going to go to my 6th pick. I'm going to go with Steph Curry. The Hawks they're not giving up a ton to the point guard position, but after watching Curry last game, I don't think it matters. I just had to fit him in here somehow. So game stats, the Warriors have the highest pace in the NBA, and they're playing against the Hawks, who have the 9th highest pace. So there's going to be a lot of shots taken from both sides, and Curry has been an absolute monster, just out of this world lately. He got 50 points last game. Overall, the Hawks are giving up the 5th most points to teams, and Curry's going to be scoring the most in theory for the Warriors. And just over Curry's last 5 games, he's averaging 35.5 points. So that takes me to my 7th pick. It's the Dallas point guard. So I don't know what the situation is like, but they're playing against the Lakers, who give up the 2nd most points and the 9th most rebounds to the point guard position. So you have Luka. If he's out, you have Kyrie. If he is out, you have your 3rd option, which is going to be Jaden Hardy. His last game, he played 38 minutes. He scored 22 points, and he gathered 6 rebounds. He took 17 field goal attempts. So that is if Luka and Kyrie are out. Take a look at Hardy. He's got a great matchup against the Lakers. We have the Pelicans against the Rockets. Pelicans with CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Valanciunas, like they just haven't been very consistent lately, and there's not many people who you can trust, but it's the Rockets, so we have to find a matchup where they're starting to be consistent. And I like Trey Murphy against the Rockets. He's playing the shooting guard position, and the Rockets give up the 2nd most points to the shooting guard position. And Trey Murphy over his last 6 games is averaging 20.5 points. And I think that's kind of what has thrown off the rest of these guys, is Trey Murphy has kind of stepped up and taken on more volume, and it's taken down the volume of the other guys that were used to scoring. So I really like Trey Murphy in the spot with Jalen Green trying to guard him, who's not a great defender. McCollum has a great matchup as a point guard if you trust him. And just some notes that I have for this Grizzlies-Spurs game. So obviously the Spurs give up a lot. They're one of the top teams. I think they give up the most points overall to teams. So you have the Grizzlies, and there isn't much consistency around the board there. Desmond Bane might be the most consistent, but he had that one awful game recently. So I'm going to just give the matchups, and you can choose if you like it or not. So Spurs give up the 8th most points to the shooting guard position for Desmond Bane. They give up the 4th most points to the small forward position for Dillon Brooks. I know I've gone under on Dillon Brooks a lot, but this is actually probably his best opportunity to go over. In Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., the Spurs give up the 2nd most points, the most rebounds, the 3rd most blocks, and the most steals to the center position. I think Triple J might be my favorite out of all of these, especially if you go fantasy just overall, or you just go like blocks and steals. I think he could have a really good game. So that's just some extra notes along with my 8 picks. I hope you guys like that. I know I'm not throwing 20 at you, but still, I'm just trying to give you what I see. So thank you all for watching. Thank you to the new people who have subscribed, and I get a lot of comments. You say you like the vibe, so maybe I should just kind of just like chill and just have some music just playing. We can just all vibe out. Maybe I should do a live, and we should just like hang out and I just got some music going, and we just talk sports, like, and just vibe out. So let me know if you want to do that. But otherwise, enjoy your March Madness. It's already been crazy. Princeton with their crazy win, Furman, it's already been crazy. My bracket has been busted, but I didn't have Arizona going too far, so that's good. But God bless you all. My name is Jordan. It's the final round. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.